The alien girl greeted me, with eyes that glowed in the dim light. Her voice echoed in my mind as she said, "You have finally arrived," but I was lost in confusion. I did not know where I was, or how I got here. Everything felt like a dream, yet I knew it was real. The air around me shimmered with an energy I could not understand. I tried to speak, but my voice failed me. My thoughts were tangled in the weight of uncertainty. She stepped closer, her form shifting like liquid, her gaze steady, as if she had been waiting for me for a long time. She reached out her hand, a silent invitation, hesitated, but something deep inside urged me forward. The moment our hands met, a surge of warmth spread through me. The world around us blurred and changed. The sky above swirled with colors I had never seen before. I felt my feet lift off the ground as gravity lost its hold on me. The alien girl watched me closely, her expression unreadable, yet there was a strange kindness in her gaze. I wanted to ask where I was, what was happening, why she had been expecting me, but my voice remained locked within me. She pointed towards the horizon, where a towering structure pulsed with light. She gestured for me to follow her steps, barely making a sound as she moved with effortless grace. I followed, unsure, but compelled by an unseen force. As we neared the structure, a low hum filled the air. The walls of the towering building were covered in symbols that pulsed in sync with my heartbeat. She pressed her hand against the surface, and a doorway appeared, revealing a corridor bathed in a soft silver glow. She stepped inside without hesitation, and I followed. Inside the corridor, my body tingled as if tiny waves of energy were coursing through me. I felt lighter, yet more aware. The alien girl continued walking, her silence unnerving, yet I sensed she had answers, ones I desperately needed. I tried again to speak, and this time my voice emerged raw but present. "Who are you?" She turned to me, her glowing eyes filled with something I could not place. She spoke, her words flowing directly into my mind. "You have been chosen. You do not remember, but you have always been meant to return." My heart pounded. Her words made no sense, had no memory of this place or of her, yet something about her voice stirred something within me. She continued walking deeper into the structure until we reached a vast chamber. In the center, a massive crystalline structure floated midair, radiating a deep blue light. She placed her hands on the surface, and images filled my mind, memories I did not recognize yet felt intimately familiar. Scenes of distant stars and unknown worlds flooded my thoughts. The images were overwhelming, flashes of a life I did not remember, a journey across galaxies, a promise made long ago, but forgotten by time. I staggered back, my breath coming in ragged gasps. She caught me before I could fall, her touch grounding me. She spoke again, "It is time to remember." I struggled against the flood of memories, but they were relentless. I saw myself standing among beings like her, speaking a language I did not know yet understood. I saw a ship sailing through the endless void of space. I saw myself leaving, promising to return. I saw myself forgetting all of it, as if time itself had erased my past. She stepped back, allowing me to process the truth. I could feel it now, a buried truth awakening within me. Had not stumbled here by accident, had been called back by something far greater than myself. She watched me as realization dawned on me. "You were waiting for me," I said, my voice stronger than before. She nodded. The chamber around us pulsed with energy as if responding to my awakening. The crystal before me glowed brighter, its surface shifting to reveal more memories, more truths. I reached out instinctively, my fingers brushing against it, and in an instant I understood. I had been away for far too long. I turned to her, and for the first time I truly saw her, not just as a stranger, but as someone who had always been part of my journey, someone who had been left behind waiting. She had not spoken the words out loud, but I knew she had missed me, had made a promise, and now I had returned. The past no longer felt distant, it was a part of me, woven into my very existence. She smiled, and the weight of my forgotten past no longer felt like a burden, but a gift. I stepped forward, and together we faced the unknown, knowing that this was not the end, but the beginning of something greater. The air around us hummed with energy as the structure responded to my awakening. I was home. I was where I was always meant to be. The stars above shone brighter than ever before, and as I looked into her glowing eyes, I knew this was only the start of our journey together. She led me deeper into the chambers, where walls of light revealed more visions of the universe I had once known. I saw the history of civilizations, the rise and fall of worlds, the endless journey of those who had come before me, and those who would follow. I saw my own reflection in the endless cosmic cycle. A voice not hers, but something greater filled the chamber, speaking in echoes that vibrated through my soul. You have chosen to return now. You must choose again. My heart raced, the weight of my past and future pressed upon me. She took my hand, and for the first time I felt whole, as if I had never truly been alone. I looked into her eyes and understood my purpose. The journey was not only about remembering, but about becoming. I stepped forward toward the light of the great structure, allowing the energy to flow through me, reshaping what I had been into what I must be. The universe itself seemed to shift. Stars swirled around us, as if responding to my transformation. She watched without fear, only quiet acceptance, and I knew she had always believed in me even when I had forgotten who I was. The chamber faded, and we stood beneath a sky unlike any I had seen before. The path ahead was infinite, stretching into the unknown, but I was no longer afraid. I had returned, and I was ready to embrace the destiny I had once left behind. The alien girl smiled, and together we stepped forward into the endless expanse of the cosmos, knowing that this was not an ending, but a beginning.